Okay, we're back with the 5th Sarajevo Six mission. This is the mercenary in the good old US of A, where we are in a militia camp in Colorado. Yeah. So, let me get it straight. France, in Paris, they have a fashion show and we have a militia camp. I'm not sure what that says about our country. Regardless, here's the mercenary briefing.
Good afternoon, 47. I have the next profile available. Your target is Patrick Morgan, codenamed the Mercenary. He is a former member of the Cicada Deniable Operations Unit Sigma and is an expert in a wide range of combat techniques. His last known operation for Sigma was almost 12 months ago. ICA files indicate that the target met with international environmental terrorist Sean Rose in Luxembourg last winter. It is highly likely that he has been recruited by the militia. We have pinpointed a training facility used by the militia in Colorado, and intercepts make it very probable the target is located there. The camp is well sighted and defended, and your target is a lethal combatant who expects the worst following the mysterious deaths of 4 of his old unit. Take care, 47. I'll leave you to prepare.
Okay, just have to say that last visual, the scarecrow, yeah, very, very good Hitman visual. I'm just throwing that out there. So let's go into planning. I have done. Actually, it's been a while since I've played this before, but it is one of those situations. The challenge with him. We'll start with the challenge. Is that he? Let's see where Red Barn. Water Tower. So the challenge with him is he's surrounded by a lot of armed men. Plus, he has 4 security guards with him who follow him around. They're very aware of what's around them. And if what happened previously happens again, let's see. Okay, I'm going to be by the greenhouse. When I played through this initially, something interesting happened. I don't know what else I'll need to take. I've got the sniper's rifle, got that. Pretty clear line of sight, so I'm just going to go ahead and play and hope for the best. But yeah, an interesting thing happened where I got spotted by the security people, but I was, what was I doing? There's kind of a safe zone where if you're blending in this game, it's kind of like safety in a child's game, then they can't tag you out, but these guys somehow noticed me and they moved around and surrounded me for a little while. And then they moved off and I was able to, stop blending in and continue the mission. So we'll see. So the thing I want to talk about today with this particular mission is an interesting question. It was briefly raised at the end of the last video, which is what gives 47 the right, as a hitman, to take another life? Now, the vast majority of the people he assassinates, at least in this game, are really bad people. Now, some of them may be on the questionable list, like Gary Busey. But, by the way, Gary Busey was actually an elusive target, so more done as for a fun thing than anything else. Anyway, so yeah, but it does raise a question. What gives him the right and the authority to do that? Well, he works for an international organization as an assassin. So, well, let's wait for the Diana to say some things.
Welcome to Colorado, 47. I can confirm that the target is on site. Everything points to him expecting an assassination, and several groups of militia members appear to be on high alert. Exercise extreme caution, 47.
So, yep, makes us a little dangerous. Let's spot him before we do anything else. So he's pretty much walking around. There he is. So, yep, he'll spot you immediately, as will all the militia people with him. So, I'm going to stay right where I'm at, see if these guys will spot me and come over, because that's pretty much what happened before. And it looks like it is, yeah. So, okay. Okay, good. Whew. They didn't quite spot me, but they are on high alert. Oh, very scared. So, that's the question. What gives 47 the right? Let's get past this guy. So what gives 47 the right to kill? He's highly trained assassin. He never seems to actually kill for himself, if you'll notice. He's always hired to do that, which essentially gives him the equivalent of a soldier. So, if we view him from that point of view, well, soldiers are given orders to kill. So, let's see, where did he end up? Ah, right there. Not a good line of sight on him, though. So, the justification could be the same as when a soldier is given an order to kill. In that, you know, they have to trust that the orders they're being given are good orders and that they aren't killing maliciously. That's kind of the drawback of being in that line of business, is you don't always know. You have to trust the people before you to see whether it's morally justified killing or not. He never seems to kill for himself, at least not that I've seen in any of the games or anything else like that. He never really kills for himself, but he kills for, or, you know, even causes or anything like that. He follows orders and kills the targets that he has. Now, as you can probably tell, you know, depends on who's playing it.
The money has been wired to your
So,
account.
it depends on who's playing it, obviously, because there are a lot of people who will pretty much go out of their way to play it in how to describe it, a negative manner. So, yeah, it depends on who's playing it, obviously, but based on how the character generally appears, he doesn't kill maliciously or overly violently or anything like that. He kills his target, he does it professionally, and he gets out as quickly as possible. He doesn't kill civilians or anything else like that, although there are a lot of players who do that. Let's continue. 3 stars. I'm never going to beat my 4-star rating. I'm just so sad. So yeah, he doesn't, you know, it's questionable, but the responsibility seems to travel up with him if we're viewing him as a soldier. Because that's essentially what he was trained essentially to be an assassin, or which is equivalent of being a soldier. At least we are equating it with being a soldier. He doesn't make moral decisions himself. In fact, he finds those things boring. It's the people he works for who makes his decision on which contract to take, who to kill, and so on. So ultimately, he is merely a weapon, like a soldier can be termed that way, even though, you know, they're individuals, but it's the people above them who determine whether what they do is morally justified or not. So that's my answer to what gives 47 the right to kill. Well, it's the organization he works for, and then you have to look at the organization. Do they have the right to kill? Do they not have the right to kill? And we really don't know too much about them, do we? So we can never tell. Anyway, like and subscribe if you like this. We'll be back again for the final Sarajevo 6 mission. The very difficult mission set in Hokkaido. And, yep, I will see you then. Bye.